Hi! So I've been living full-time in my 2021 Tab 400 for a little over a year now, and I just wanted to give a little tour of my space. So let's get started. The first storage location is in the back. It's kind of messy right now. I really need to organize it, but it just has miscellaneous things in it right now. The other location is up front in this bin. It has my propane and just some outdoor stuff like hoses, cords, that kind of thing. I also have storage in the back of my truck. I have a tonneau cover on top, and I have bins where I store different things. So I have one for my kitchen, I have some for my crafts, which you can see now. So this is the dinette. It can be converted into a couch or a bed, but you do need an extra cushion for it. There's nowhere to actually store the extra cushion that you need to make it into a bed, and so I just don't carry it with me because I don't need extra things to carry around, and I don't really need to use it as a bed or a couch that much, so I just leave it up in the table position all the time. As far as like the seats go and how comfortable it is, I would say not the most comfortable. It's not terrible, but there's just some like minor things that could definitely be improved upon. For example, the cushions don't hold their form very well, so like they just kind of like, you might be able to tell right now that it's already just kind of sagging under my weight. So not great, but not terrible. The only other thing is that the seats are kind of deep, and so I can't sit all the way back and have my feet touch the floor. So that's just kind of a minor thing. I just kind of have to find different positions that I can get comfortable in while I'm working. There is like a little bench beneath the table here that's just out of frame. It is for when the table is down in bed mode, but I just kind of use it to store extra things. So I've got this like basket that I keep under here just to store all my odds and ends, things that I use for work, that kind of thing. I have like cords, sticky notes, my extra phone, all that kind of thing in here. The last thing over here is that there is a storage compartment below where Mercy is right now. I store things like manuals, cords, that kind of thing. Things that I don't necessarily need every day because I do have to take the cushions off to access it. So the 400 has a pretty good kitchen. There is a sink here with a cover so you can use it as more counter space. There is a 2-burner stove here, also with a cover. 400 also comes with an optional microwave, and I decided to get that because I eat a lot of leftovers, so it's nice to have the microwave option. There is an overhead storage here, and all of the cabinets have this little locking button for travel as well. And then just some more storage. I use it for food storage up here. So over here, I have my Espresso machine. I also have like instant coffee and espresso that I mainly use. I just use this maybe a couple times a month. I also have a temperature monitor over here that I use just to keep track of my fridge temperature, just to make sure everything's working as it should. I do have some storage underneath the sink as well. It's a little haphazardly organized right now. It generally travels just fine, but I definitely need to do some reorganization. Got 2 drawers here. One is for silver and cutlery. This comes out and there's more storage underneath it. And then I have more food storage underneath. I have the 2-way fridge option, which I got instead of the 3-way because the 3-way is actually bigger and it's where the closet is. So I wanted that extra storage space, so I just got the little 2-way one. Because I got the 2-way fridge instead of the 3-way fridge, I was able to have this closet
base where there's a hanging rod over the top, and then I just have some IKEA bins to store the clothing that I can't hang up as well. So this is the bed space. It is kind of between a full and a queen size bed, I would say. So like not a bad size, but if you are a larger person, you might want to just double check to make sure that it's long enough to fit you, that kind of thing. I really love having this big stargazer window above my bed, and overall I really love how many like windows there are. I think it really sets this camper apart from some of the others. Here we have the bathroom. It is a wet bath. It has a shower, toilet, and sink, and honestly it's a pretty big size for being a small camper. Even though I would prefer a dry bath, I think my wet bath isn't that bad. So we've got the shower over here, the sink down here, and it does fold down as well. And then we've just kind of got a lot of storage up here as well, and then the toilet over in the corner. I also keep my trash in here. You'll see in the door of my tab that there is actually like a dedicated trash spot, but honestly it's not great, and most people don't actually use it as a trash can. I also have my fire extinguisher in here as well because it was also in my tab door and it fell off. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with it now. It obviously needs to be somewhere, but at this point in time, it is living in my bathroom. So yeah, that's my camper tour. I honestly really love it so far. There are things that I would change on the Tab 400, and I actually wrote a blog about this last year, just reflecting on spending a full year in the Tab and kind of things that I didn't quite like about the Tab and things that I might have done differently when ordering my Tab. So if you're interested, I'll include the link down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, in the future I am planning on posting more about living full-time on the road. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe subscribe just to see what I'm doing in the future. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.